Hello, welcome. We are still on the tutorial on ratio. In this time, we are adding proportion to it, ratio and proportion, episode 8. Now we can see that a ratio is just an equation that implies that two or more ratios are equal. Better still, if we equate two ratios, we can say they are proportional. Don't forget, in the beginning we mentioned that ratio can be expressed as a fraction. And remember, when two fractions are said to be written differently, but they are equal in value, they become equivalent. So we can say when we have two equivalent ratios, we can also say they are proportional. So we can say that A is to B as X is to Y. These are two ratios. So if they are proportional in terms of fraction, then A divided by B should be equals to X divided by what? Y. So in the case of these two ratios are proportional. And we can also say they are equivalent. Don't forget, equivalent fractions are equal, but written differently. Now, how will I tell or check whether two ratios are proportional? It is not in all cases. If they are proportional, then their cross product meaning A times Y should be equals to B times X. When their cross product is equal, then we can say these two ratios are proportional. So we can also want to check whether 3 is to 4 and 18 is to 24 are proportional. We want to check. Now, so if they are proportional, what we can tell is their cross product supposed to be the same. So we know 3 is to 4 equals to 18 is to 24. Written as a fraction can be 3 over 4, 18 over 24. So let's find their cross product. 3 times 24 should be equals to 4 times 18. 3 times 20, 60, times 4, 12. So we have 72, 4, 10, 40, times 8, 40 plus 32, 72. So we can say that these two ratios are proportional. So that's how we check the proportionality of a ratio. Now, it can also involve variables, as in we can also have if 3 is to 4 is equivalent to Y is to 24, we can also be asked to find the value of Y. Since this is a ratio, this is a ratio, we write them as proportional or proportionality of the two. In that case, I can say that if I have 3 is to 4 equals to 18, I think I have Y, right? Y is to 24, writing them as a fraction become 3 over 4 Y on 24. So their cross product, 4 times Y, 4Y. 3 times 24, 72. So if I divide by 4, Y will be equal to this will go here 1 times, with a remainder of 3 to 32, 18. So you can see that we can have a variable which we can also be asked to find. It could involve any other expression. As long as they are proportional, their cross product will always be equal. Now, there are two types of proportion. We have direct proportion and indirect proportion. If you want to marry it with variation, Direct proportion is direct variation, then inverse or indirect variation is also indirect proportion. In the next episode, we will take them step by step and find their differences between them. Come back to this space for more tutorial. Bye bye.